Hello everybody. Welcome back to my stream. Gonna play some Hollow Knight. Back at it. This is part 12. Alright. Yeah, at the end of last stream, I was marveling at this game's ability to recontextualize areas you already know by adding like abilities or things to do. And that's kind of where I'm at now, where I got these fire things, the warrior's graves, some whispering roots, like lots of stuff to go back and revisit. But I had a plan that was more immediate than those, which was to go upgrade my nail, because I was on the lookout for one pale ore, and I got it, and before I could get back to the nailsmith, I got a second pale ore. So I might be able to get 2 upgrades. Alright, so that's where I'm headed to now, and the thing that I was discussing last time was, if I just go there from here, the sort of, either with Stag Network or just directly with the elevator, I'm gonna pass by one of those fire things. And so if I don't upgrade my nail, and that's a combat thing, then I'm gonna have to fight it without the upgrade. Might be okay. So there's a question is if I want to like try and get to the nailsmith, maybe from the King Station and go all the way left, just to be able to get the upgrade before I do anything else. It's a little bit of overkill, I feel. And also, now that I'm looking at it, this was something. The access to the pleasure house. Yeah, I opened it, so I don't need that map pin anymore. You know what, let's just go down, pass by the fire thing. If it turns out to be something super tough, then at least I know. Hello, hello! Happy Sunday. Was he on the other side of this? I don't remember. It doesn't really seem to be anything. Hey. got my second cup of coffee here too. Oh no. No, 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 no. Yeah, it's one of the issues with that Mega Man style, like, charge thing, is like you end up just automatically pressing the attack button. Alright, we're gonna find out what this fire thing is now. I feel like I should clear out these guys just to be safe. There it is. Oh god. I got scared. What are you? I have to fight you, right? It looks like it. Oh, okay. So it's gonna be like that, huh? That one I had timed right. I timed that right. Come on, stop being late on those. There we go. Okay, well that was a particularly easy battle, and I got the flame. I don't know what that was about. That guy was kind of laughing and stuff. I guess I can go rest up here for some reason. So, the thing mentioned about these fire enemies, somebody said, like, you know, maybe it's, who knows if it's actually a good idea to do what these fire guys say. So I don't know what, like, the NPC quests are going to be like, you know, what the story behind them is. Like, am I doing the wrong thing? Not necessarily wrong in terms of, like, gameplay, but in terms of story consequence. Like, we'll see, like, what's the result of all this. Because that was, like, suspiciously easy, but then again, maybe you could have gotten these guys earlier, because I think there was, like, no really prerequisites other than finding that room. Maybe there's a hint later in the game that it exists in case you didn't find it, but I think you could just stumble into that room where you activate the fire guys, like, pretty early, I guess, or as soon as you find the Howling Cliffs. So maybe they're not set up to be that difficult. I really don't know. But I think you need to have the charm equipped in order to see them, I guess, to have your little fire buddy. And since I have no fire guys down here in this section of the map, let's unequip that charm for now. I mean, we got to see it in action once, which was good. the Grim Child, and we got one of those 3 fire things lit. Yeah, I don't know how we ended up defeating him at the end, because he ran into us, and I thought for a second that maybe we had one of the charms equipped that did damage to enemies when they hit us, but that doesn't seem to be the case. So, for some reason, he took damage when he plowed into us. In any case, you know, I seem to have won the battle, so that's all well and good. Yeah, more soul is okay. Nah. Nah. Quick focus is kind of nice idea to have. Let's try it out. Let's remove the grub song. Do the quick focus thing. And see what it's like. Alright, see you later, Grim Thing. Alright, so now let's go down and get the Whispering Root on the way. So first we gotta go to the right and activate it. I could probably clear this guy out. I kind of want to go from like top down on this one. Come on. How dare you? Will you come closer, please? Oh, God. Thank you. Oh, geez, and I fell. Okay. Didn't need to do that. Didn't need to do that. There's got to be another one because I didn't hear the noise when you get all of them. It's probably the one I left at the beginning. Trying to be clever and going in order. And then I got derailed from that plan. Yeah, I think this is like a side room. I should check this, right? Yeah, okay. That's it. We got all of them. So we need to return when we have 500 essence. We got 300 now. So I got more work to do. I want to go find the plant again, the Whispering Root, so that I can see what it says. Promised plenty. Souls to serve. Soul twisted. Okay. Now I understand. Okay, so Nailsmith. There's 2 paths. Let's go left down. That fungal waste thing is that a... Let's check out that barrier. But as the kids say, but first, coffee. I shouldn't say as the kids say, that's like the stereotypical, like millennial expression. Or maybe Gen X. But it's one that I'm on board with. Because why do anything when you can first have coffee? Alright. I like this geomagnet. Yeah, this is the door. What if I hit it with the dream nail? So another thing I discovered is that if I use the dream nail on things that are like, you know, spirits, I suck them up. I suck up their essence. And if I use it on things that are like corporeal, I, you know, get a peek into their dream state or whatever. And I found that out, oddly enough, because I found this like pleasure house room, and there was like the spirit of a singer who used to work there or whatever. And I don't know if she had more to say to me because I used the dream nail on her and sucked her up. So that was the end of that. Does that look like a secret to anyone? Nope. I have the quick heal equipped, and it doesn't really feel much faster. You know what? These areas, I should check for like secrets in the water. Because I found the one in the fake stag station accidentally. And that made me realize that there could be stuff down here in some of these other ones. Hey, buddy.
Ranjo Stenja.
Oh, you've returned. I see you have some pale ore, a rare, fine metal. That. Give me the ore and some geo for my efforts, and I'll reforge your nail to make it stronger. Oh, I knew it was going to cost geo. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Which means, like, if I could do this again with the other pale ore I have, it's going to cost even more geo. I knew it. I said to myself, don't spend my geo. Wait, I'm going to hit him with the nail. To forge the perfect nail. Because I spent my geo on charms that I didn't need. I mean, I'll eventually want, but like they weren't my highest priority. And I said, you know, on the stream, I was like, hey, you know, I should do the nailsmith first because he's probably going to need geo. It's okay. I can get the first upgrade quite easily. Yeah, this place is a decent farming location. No, don't fall in the water. Do I get your geo that way? I don't. Don't fall in the water. Damn you. Alright, that's enough. Too short. Yeah, that should be good. Hey. Let's do it.
Ranjo Stenja.
Let's make it happen.
Jonsha. Garadel Akari.
Sweet. I've added a channel to your nail. It should cut much more efficiently. You'll find it stronger than it used to be. Head out there and test its blade against your foes. Alright, let's see how much the next one costs.
Vendasu.
Yeah, okay, good. So, I'm actually kind of happy about this. So, the next upgrade requires 2 pale ore. Kind of like Souls games where, like, you know, the upgrade material, you need more of it as you upgrade further. But mostly I'm happy because, you know, this lets me off the hook of not having geo.
Vendasu.
Although I wish you would tell me how much geo it would take when I get the pale ore so that I can come back with the appropriate amount. But, you know, I'll just come back with some and then grind for whatever else I need. Yeah, the healing... It's possible. I don't think it's actually going to cost double. It might be double the pale ore, but I don't think it's going to be double the cost. We'll find out, though. I'll come back with, like, yeah, roughly 800 or 1,000. And then, you know, just kind of take it from there. But this is good. So, I actually think... You know, I used all my geo on this upgrade, and I got a whole bunch of charms and stuff. There's probably no better time than now to attempt like a difficult fight. So Mantis Lords, I think, is a good option. I'd be happy to try the guy in the Soul Sanctum, whose name I forget now. I'd be happy to try him again. My only annoyance with him is the run-up to him. But I feel like I'd probably be in better shape to deal with him now. Alright, so Mantis Lords is definitely one option. Actually, that fight was so tough. Like, I didn't even try fighting him more than once. I just did it once. And I don't really know what the run-up looks like for that either. I don't know where any benches are near it. Like, if this is the closest bench, then that's not an easy run-up. There was also the dung defender. Let's see if I can identify where some of these guys were. Alright, that was a marker to go down, I believe. I don't remember what this was a marker for. I don't remember who I beat. Oh, okay. I know why I can't find him. Because he was in this ancient basin, which I ran out of pins to mark. Well, I don't know if the Dung Defender was this guy, but there was a guy here at the end of this loop, like right before the shortcut back. But again, like, this is the bench, and then you got to do the whole down and around every time you want to fight him. It's quite annoying, I feel, like in these games. Something that you know, like one of the big complaints players have with like Dark Souls 2 is that, you know, the runbacks to the fights were torturous. And that's a really valid complaint, because I feel like you want to make a game tough, and you want to make combat tough, which means you want to make it so that you're going to have to fight, you know, tough enemies and bosses multiple times to get a feel for their attack patterns. And so punishing people on top of that by making the runback hard is making it difficult, but not adding, like, entertainment to the experience. Whereas attempting a boss multiple times in order to learn, in order to get better, in order to develop rhythms and patterns, and, like, fine-tune execution, like, that's the part that it's worth trying. I'd happily fight a boss 500 times to get good enough to beat them. But if that 500 times includes the same, like, you know, run left, run right, fight an enemy, jump, like, spend 2 minutes getting back to the boss fight, that's just tedium. That's not entertainment. And I think what happened was, like, you know, Dark Souls being a popular, you know, game where people were praising the difficulty of it. Dark Souls 2 was led by like a different kind of design leads within the studio. And what often happens, I think, in like kind of products is there are certain types of people who recognize what was like valuable. It might not even be the creators of the thing. It's just a different set of people, perhaps, sometimes that recognize what was good about something. And in this case, I think the people thought, oh, people like a challenge, and so let's make the run-ups to the bosses, you know, even harder. And that's not really what people liked about it. Like, people like the challenge of the fights. And so in later games, they corrected that. They skewed back the other way. And in something like Elden Ring, almost every like difficult fight has no run up to it. Like you can start again right away. And that, you know, the game is just as hard as any of the other games, but without that annoying thing. And this game, it seems like they took a similar lesson from the Souls series, which was people like hard, and they took the wrong interpretation of hard. Now, I haven't had to do too many run-ups too many times, perhaps because I've been avoiding them. So I'm not yet inclined to like just judge the game and like call it done, because I know for a fact through a spoiler that we get a ability or a token that we can fast travel to a spot we designate. And once that's available, then things like going back to fight difficult bosses becomes trivial. So this game does give you a solution to this problem at some point. And so I'll see how I feel like after that. And also after I actually spend some time doing these runbacks more. But yeah, like just at the moment, the fact that I'm even hesitating to do these fights because I don't want to deal with the runbacks is already kind of putting me at a bit of a sour disposition. And so I think the way to combat that is to just actually try one of these and see how I feel after it. So let's do this, you know what, let's do it in the order that we've kind of found these bosses, since the difficulty might be roughly in line with the order that you find them during exploration. Let's do Mantis Lords first. I feel like if we look at the map, Soul Sanctum, I don't know what it leads to. Like, once we defeat this boss, it looks like it might just connect back to the Stag Station, City of Tears. And this is, you know, this is another thing. Like, this bench is right next to the boss chamber. I'm totally on board with having me find the boss chamber the long way the first time. But once you find the boss, like, give me the connector so I can quickly access that same room. Like, why have me beat the boss to get a connector? Because once I beat the boss, I don't need the connector. Anyway. Yeah, let's do Mantis Lord, because I feel like it'll be a better bang for our buck if we win, because we'll get access to whatever the hell's out here, which looks to be like a lot. So, if we're going to do Mantis Lords, how do we get there? Oh, geez. We have two paths. Up or down? Alright, so if we go... Oh, we can't do the fungal waste connector. There's a wall there. Alright, so I guess go here, down. I don't know what this red marker was. I think it was like one of those rumbly grounds, so I think we could still get through here. This is probably the best path. Right, down, left, and then up and over. We could get the Whispering Root while we're there. That's probably a reasonable idea. And we got to make sure to rest at the nearest bench so that when we inevitably die, you know, that thing. I also don't really want to collect a lot of Geo on the way, because then I'll feel bad about losing it. See, banking it is a nice idea, except that you can only bank it by going to the bank, which is quite the journey. But first, coffee. Okay, all the way to the left. Oops. Am I supposed to go down to the left? Yeah. Yeah, I think more bank locations or ATMs is exactly the idea. I was quite confident when I found the bank that there would be a branch for that bank in the town, and perhaps some, in the city or something. Alright, all the way to the left. Oh no. Oh no. Oh wow, those guys are one-shot now. How do I get out of here? I have to go up. Oh no, how do I get up there? Oh no, I shouldn't have killed those guys. I needed to jump on them. I have to remember to do it this way. No, I fell! Alright, come down here, buddy. I need to jump on you. I didn't do it enough. Alright, this is ridiculous. That's another thing of the Souls games, is like the blacksmiths are like some of the best characters. Like a world that's broken and everybody's like decayed, and oh my god, I am struggling. Come here. Come here. I need you. Nope, I can't bounce enough on those guys. But the blacksmiths in these games are like, I don't know, friendly and capable. Oh, Jesus. Alright, where am I now? Hey, what's that? How do I get up there? I guess I did that already, though, because... Yeah, whatever. I've done that. Where am I now? Alright. Cool, so now we go up, we rest, and then we go over to the Mantis village. You know what? I kind of want to go down here, see if I can use the dream nail on this thing. Dash faster, dash further, dash forever. Huh. I'm guessing he gave me a dash ability before? I don't remember. It's been too long. Okay, up, left, and... yeah, let's get the Whispering Root while we're at it. Up, left. Or maybe we go all the way up and then left. And then come down. Alright, all the way up and then left. Oh my god, that was sad. Right, I bounce on those things. I'm acting like I never played this before. I just don't want to fight those guys. Okay, then we go left, but I imagine we gotta go up a little bit. At least these guys only take 2 hits now, which is good. Hey. Well, I should have changed my charms for something good for a boss fight. I'll do that when I die. That was a short one. Proud warriors, honor bound. This thing up and to the left, I don't quite remember what it was, so I should go check it real quick. Oh yeah. There's a thing I couldn't access because I don't have whatever jumping ability. That's all good. No! Okay, let's try and go through the Mantis village as quick as possible. There's also that thing on the right, but first I gotta go down. Yeah, let's check out this thing on the right. I don't remember what this was. Okay, now I do. Ah, there's a bench over here. That's why. Because this would make the run back so much easier. Like, this is a very convenient bench for trying this boss fight. Yeah, I really have no idea. Because if there is stuff to the up and right, I have no idea how to access it. I tried looking in the other places where it might connect, and it's just no obvious. Well, in any case, I guess let's try the boss fight. I did not mean... No, I didn't want to come in here. Ah. I'm trying to get soul, and instead I keep hurting myself. And doing that. Okay. Let's do this. Oh, that's stuff on the ground. That's one. Nope, that didn't work. That didn't work. This is doable. That was a waste of time. Whew, I won. Whew, that was a close one. But yeah, I was definitely perhaps even slightly overpowered because their moveset was quite readable and quite dodgeable, even when two of them were active. So that was definitely doable. It was probably doable earlier too. But in any case, whatever. Got it done. Let's see if I hit them with a nail. I don't think they can be hit with a nail. Okay. So let's go down. And let's take away that. I accidentally put something here? Yeah. Alright, so where am I now? Don't have a map for this area. New area. The deep nest. What if I hit this with a nail? Hey, a mask piece. That's nice. Okay, there's that stuff over there. Can I get up here to get the mask? Oh, that was a cache. What is this thing? I think he's trapped by like the grub. Oh no. Hey, it's Cornifer! This place gives me the creeps. Vicious little creatures burst out all over the place, and the passages are a dark, twisting maze. Unless you're well prepared, I'd urge you to leave. Though if you're only feeling strong enough to descend, would you like to buy a map? Yes, I would. Yeah, if the map only costs 38, then you probably... Yeah. This is a huge area, too. I only have this small part of it exposed. I bet you this goes up and gives you an access point to Queen Station. Actually, I don't know if it would, because I don't know if there's any door there. I don't know what that blue thing was. Maybe that blue thing. No, that goes to the Fungal Wastes. So, this probably goes to the Fungal Wastes, for which I don't have a map yet. Alright, so one of these paths doubles back and gives me access to the mask for another HP vial. But if I continue to the left, ultimately I get to one of the Dreamers. So, all three Dreamers seem accessible. Yeah, you know what? That's probably what happens after after defeating the guy in the Soul Sanctum. There's probably a path that gets to the Dreamer. And one up there looks like it's in the Fungal Wastes, or not Fungal Wastes, the Fog Canyon. That's that one. And then this one will be at the end of this deep nest. All right, so. The way Cornifer described this, things are going to jump out at me. So that's great. What a horrid warren of angry beasts. It's going to take a whole lot of effort to climb out of this dark pit. I think I'll hide here a little longer. Aw, he's so cute. What if I hit you with... I can't hit you with a nail. Okay. So... Alright. Let's try and make progress and not die. Yeah, that's not helpful. These geocaches are easy to misread. Is this a dead end? Okay. Okay, that was not a path to take. I'm quite low on health. I don't really want to make any more mistakes. Oh, geez, I don't like the sound of this. Oh, it's... Oh, okay, okay. That's not as scary as I was thinking. I probably can't hurt these guys. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. That's okay. I don't have too much geo. If I die, I die. Alright, so stuff does pop out at me. Phew. Okay, now I have a little bit of wiggle room. I pushed the wrong button to jump. I'm a genius. Ah! So, that ends over there. These enemies are all like one-hit kills, so I feel like this was an area I probably was expected to find earlier, so I'm not as worried. I mean, like, the exploration platforming challenge is still there. Perhaps not one-hit kills, but two-hit kills. Ah, jeez, I almost did it again. Okay, there's still more to explore in there, but that's fine. Oh god. That's just rude. I wanted to go down there just to get some soul, and I almost lost soul doing it. Come on. Give me some soul, somebody. Place is gross. Though you did need, I'm pretty sure you needed the lantern for this. Okay, so this goes up to the fungal wastes, which is good. Fell all the way down. Do these guys fall down? They do fall down. Come on. I was nice and patiently waiting for them, and the game messed with me. That is just really rude. Here's a dead guy. Can I hit him? Nope. Okay. This is weird. They just keep coming out of the same spots. That's different from other areas. Why does this feel like a boss room? Because it is. Oh god. You can't hit them from above? What the heck is happening? Hey, I hit a door. Oh no. I don't know where I am. I'm gonna have to explore all this over again. I mean, you know, any area I have to explore more than once, so there's no surprise there. I am, however... Oh, they can climb walls. Yay! Yeah, let's take this path to the fungal wastes. Oh, I can't quite make it. Is this where I was before? No, it's not. Yeah, alright. This is the fungal waste. But where in the fungal wastes? An area that I've not been to yet. Cool. So let's see where right goes. Oh my god, I cannot believe that. Those freaking jerks. Oh my god. Alright, so... Sweet. So there's the connection. So let's see where this is. Now, did I have a marker here? I didn't even have a marker there. I didn't even, like, suspect that this would be a connector. Is there any kind of, like, a... No, there's no, like, bench here. Yeah, they got definitely a trilobite look to them. Alright, so let's see what this is. Those are definitely enemies, not NPCs. You might be an NPC. I'm not sure if it's a song or if he's just babbling. He's a prophet. A moss prophet. That's how I used to introduce myself. Oh, radiant being, we are blessed. Your rays touch us. Your warmth fills us. Hallownest is born again, united in your blazing image. Oh. Light is life, beaming, pure, brilliant. To stifle that light is to suppress nature. Nature suppressed distorts, plagues us. Embrace light. Achieve union. Ooh, ah. Let's see what happens when I hit him with the nail. Blinding, rising, never be empty. Okay. So I found you, whatever that means. Now what do I want to do? I don't really feel like going all the way around to the Queen Station for the bench. Garlic, cheddar, cheddar. I kind of just feel like going back down and exploring. I got some health. I should be okay, I guess. I don't know. I don't know anything anymore. I should probably just go down the fast way. I'm afraid that about what might happen at the bot. Oh no, no. Alright, well, nothing terribly interesting happened. I just gotta go back up. Did I go this way? I don't know. I need a rest. Oh yeah, I did, but I I was low on health, so I didn't like do all this kind of stuff. Alright, well, I don't really want to double back on this path. I kind of want to keep moving forward. Is there another path to the left somewhere? I don't think so. Okay. Bottom. All the way at the bottom. There's paths to the left and down. Okay, let's try those. So I gotta go down to the right and then back left. Oh no! Oh jeez, I was just... Oh no, go away. Alright, so do I want to do down first? Well, down's the only way here. Let's just go see what's over here. Okay, so I gotta go all the way down and then to the right. Okay, so I assume this is a return path from somewhere. So let's go down. Hey, there's a guy down there. He looks like me. He looks exactly like me. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to expect. I don't know how to find him. Oh no. Well, I failed at finding him. This is a boss. No, this is a, yeah. It's a thermal spring. Well. I think there was a bench up there I missed. Because I didn't rest. Alright, well, I don't think I can get back up what I just fell down. No, I cannot. So... Hey, this is the tram thing that I don't have the key for. Why aren't there any enemies here? Is one of these things. Hey, it's all black and white. So on one of my other streams, I got a little annoyed and looked up what the deal is with these things. And at some point in the game, you get a like a dash ability that allows you to dash through things, like dash through enemies and whatnot. And that includes these black barriers. So when I get that, I can just dash through them. But until there's no way to deactivate them. It's curious how like the room becomes like black and white. I don't remember that happening in the other places where there were these black barriers. Yeah, let me see how long I've been streaming for. I just need to use the bathroom, but I'll be back in 10 seconds, or 20 seconds, or 30 seconds. and I'm back. Thank you. I'm at the point where I'm behind on so many map pin placements that I'm kind of losing interest in the whole thing. Because the entire ancient basin I wasn't able to place map pins. And there's like so many other map pins that I haven't been able to place. That like, I kind of want to leave one for here, but still I only have like 2. So there's no way I'm going to actually be able to keep track of all like the things, the blockers I want to remember. So, I don't know, I'm just not going to bother anymore. I'm sure that decision is going to come back to bite me. Where am I? Sounds like an airplane. Oh, geez. These ones come faster. It's absolutely a jet engine sound. And I'm guessing it's because they're faster. Where am I supposed to go? Okay, I found my way up here. Is this somewhere I've been before? No. Okay. Oh, good point. I can probably strike down on them if I press the right button. I always fail to think of that. Alright, what's my attack button? Yeah, I can. Alright, at this point though, I have hurt myself. Stop hurting yourself. Okay, I can't do it now. I've hurt myself too much. I need to try and find health. Oh no, is that the only way to go? I'm an idiot. It shouldn't be too bad. I should be able to do it without too much trouble, but, you know, with absolutely no wiggle room, I don't want to do it. I would like to get health, but there also hasn't been, like, an enemy to hit in a while. And I'm doing the smart thing and collecting all this geo when I'm very vulnerable. Okay, so that's a sign that I've seen many times before. And yet... Oh, wait a second. This is a toll for the platform thing. Yeah, I don't have the key card. So, that's cool. So let's just... Okay, I see where it connects. This whole layer. Yeah, when I encountered this layer with these round tunnels, I kind of was thinking to myself that it would be like a whole horizontal slice. Looks like I'm kind of right. Where do you get that key card, though? I would really love to have access to these things. Let's take a look. You know what? I think you're right. I think it is a hot spring sign. Oh yeah, like the... the icon is the same on the map. A doy. Okay, actually I want to look at this again. So, all the way to the left, I can get back and heal. How do I do that? No, this is death if I do this. So I have to go all the way around? How does this work? Yeah. Come on. One mistake and I'm toast. Do I want to go down? I don't know. Oh, I think that was like that big... Yeah, I think I need to go... I don't know what I need to do. Is this it? Is this the hot spring? Don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die. Don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die. Don't die, don't die, don't die. Oh, look at that. Incredible. Okay, let's look at the map, see what else I revealed. Cool. Okay, so that platforming challenge was that room to the kind of right and up. Which means it was self-contained, but that usually indicates that there's something good at the end of it. And it's not terribly difficult to get back there, especially since I'll have full health and stuff. I'm just gonna do it now. Alright, so let's redo this. No? Good start. No, I was trying to get it faster than I should have. I should have used the dash. Okay. We're gonna get this done. Oh my god. Do these guys keep coming back? This is all the way at the beginning. Well, it's a little harder than I... Yeah, there's really no rush. That's why they give you the bench and the hot spring, is to give you, you know, supply of health to make it through. It is doable. I can do it, but I need to go back for more health. Oh, they give you an easier path to... Alright, let's do this. We got this. So can I go up this way too? No, I need to go the long way, I think. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, that's the end of that. Where was this path again? Oh, right. It's really focusing on making sure I'm pressing precisely down on the D-pad, because if you do down and right, it does a right, So the, like, sort of a diagonal press is interpreted as to the right. And it's exactly the same with the analog stick, so that makes the analog stick even harder, I think. Maybe let me try this with the analog stick. You know what? It might be easier with the analog stick because as long as down is included in the direction, it swipes down. Whereas the D-pad, it's very easy to get... Anyway. The last thing I wanted was to get hit by an enemy. That's okay. This one you probably have to ride up. There's something maybe here too. Yeah, false wall. Do I need some refill? Yes, probably good. Okay. Alright, so now I just gotta ride it up, which I think will be okay. I was so close. I get a little anxious. And I... No, don't do it! No, don't! It's the panic ones. Okay. Okay. That was a little messy. But I got it. Nothing over here? There we go. That looks like a soul vessel. Exactly what I expected. Something like, you know, worthwhile for the journey. Nothing else in here? Alright, and then a shortcut back so you don't have to do it all over again. Now it'll just wrap back around and we can go to the bench with the hot spring. It's a self-contained room. Alright, so let's just go back. Easy enough. Alright, that was worth it. I mean, I say that like I wasn't going to do it at some point. Every corner of the map needs to be explored. And see, this is the thing that like Hogwarts didn't quite do as well. Where there's like a recognizable interaction between the game design and the player, where I knew just based on the type of platforming challenge that was laid in front of me and the fact that the map showed it to be a self-contained room, that this was going to be something that when I accomplished it, I got a really nice reward for it. And so it encourages you to like do this type of exploration, whereas Hogwarts is like, there were so many places where, you know, the map was just empty, or like you're like, why bother exploring? It's just the same things over and over again. It's a different type of thing when like this is thought out nicely. Who are you? Oh. Where is this guy? Alright, so how do we get up there? Ah. Worm buddy. I see him. That didn't work. I can't quite tell where I can land here. Assuming I can, too. There was nowhere. Hmm. Hey, it's that guy. Tiso or something? No, I think Tiso is the other guy, but it's the guy who we saved before, and he was all like, I'm a tough warrior. And we're all like, if you say so. Zote. Or Zote. Right, Zote the Mighty. Joxer the Mighty. Hit us. I want to save you, Zote, but I don't know how to get to you. I'm gonna have to fight something to free him. Oh, he's below. Yeah, so how do I get to you? I don't know. Must be from somewhere else. There's so many things to do. Have I been in this room before? This looks familiar. I have been in this room before. Okay, that's a bench sign. No, I haven't been in this room before because I don't remember a bench sign. Okay, so what did this open up? Huh. Oh yeah, this is that bench. It couldn't be built. Alright, what did we find? Lots of stuff. How on earth did we make it all the way back up here? So, Zot the Mighty is down here. There was something before that giant fall to the hot spring that I was trying to do. There's a worm buddy. There's all sorts of stuff. I'm starting to map it out pretty well. Yeah. So going to the left from the hot spring, and then there's a path to the left there, but I don't remember what that was and if it was accessible. I guess we could try going back down to it. On the way, I don't know how to get Zot the Mighty, but we could take another look. See how to find that. And then maybe try and go in the room before the long vertical descent. There was something there, too. The worm buddy, I don't know. Maybe we'll, if we cross paths with it, we'll try. No, I know. It's like a bug larva, but I'm calling it a worm buddy. And, you know, worm buddy, larva buddy, whatever. Oh, hey. What is this? Yeah, I mean, larvae can be worms, exactly. Like, I'm not, like, making a mistake here. Okay, well, we're going this way now because there's stuff. This still looks like an enemy. Failed tramway. Okay. So they tried to make a tramway here, but they failed. Alright, that goes down. We'll do that later. Alright, up there's going to be some free extra health. So, I'm pretty sure that this here to the left is probably like the exit of a boss room, like a mini boss. Unless I'm just totally wrong. How about that? It's very weird when, like, you know, the lever was right there. Having my upgrades to my nail is making a dramatic difference. Like, this stuff is pretty all doable. Okay, so I guess the thing is, I guess it was more of a gate, so if you came from this direction or something, or some other way, and you went to the bottom right, you couldn't progress. So I kind of went the other side first. Boo. I did, but I don't have the pale ore. So I'm likely going to spend this geo on charms before I get the pale ore, because I can't predict when that will be. I need like 1400 or something for the last charm slot. But in order to get that last charm slot, I need like 4 or 5 more charms. So I'm going to need like 2,000, 3,000 geo, probably 3,000, 4,000 geo to complete the charms that I need for now. So I still got plenty of things to spend stuff on. So one charged attack and then one regular attack. Maybe this is where I'm going to get my a slot to ride these things. What? This is the end of it? Wait, oh, you can go in. I bet you this is the key. Tram pass. See, when game design is like done with intentionality, the players can reason about it. Right? I saw the tram all over the map. I needed a tram pass. How are you gonna get the tram pass? Well, at some point the game is gonna give it to you, and so you know what's going to be the environment when it gives it to you? Well, a broken down tram where, like, I don't know, it got left behind or something like that. Like, there's just some like weird logic, you know, to this stuff, like video game logic. That's huge. Let's take a quick look at like the trams now. There was the one at the beginning, and here, this one. There's more. This whole thing here. There's multiple of them there. And then on the left-hand side, I don't know if there were any. Perhaps not. Alright, well, next time we get to a tram, we'll ride it. There's at least one of them that goes to a new place. I think it was like the one... I don't remember what this was. I don't think this was a tram. This one. I think this one goes to the right. Maybe. I thought maybe I could land on top of the tram. Yeah, I wasn't able to access the palace grounds. Maybe with the tram I can. It's not impossible. Alright, there's nothing else here. Okay, so I have the 2 doors to check. I guess let's check out the top one for a second. Where did this go? Oh, right. So up here where there's the thingy. The extra hearts. Sure, I guess we'll get it. Usually they give you access to one of these, like, somewhere where you might need it, like a boss fight. I mean, there's only been like one other spot for them, or 2 other spots for them, so it's not like it's a huge pattern. Okay, let's see where else there is to go from this room. How do I go down? Yeah, I can't say I quite understand why there were 2 gated paths into there, but whatever. Okay, so don't go down. Alright, let's see where the right goes. This is the way I came, right? Yeah, okay, this is the bench. If I rest, though, I lose my extra things, so I'm not going to rest. Okay, so if that was this way, what was the other way? Have I done this? I don't remember. Oh. Nicely done. Oh, yikes. This thing probably becomes the other enemy. Nope. I knew it. I knew those guys would become the other guys. No. No. I don't know if I want to go down there. Alright, let's go to this room on the left, see what it is. This looks like it's going to continue for a while. Oh, mini boss. I can feel it. Oh, you're not quite a mini boss. You're a... Huh, a fellow warrior out here. I thought I was the only one brave and strong enough to survive in this foul, forgotten pit. I am Galleon, the strongest warrior in Hallownest. I came to this monstrous place to test my strength. No doubt you wish to test your might as well, hmm? Yes, you and I are a rare breed, quite unlike this poor fellow who has fallen before us. That's you! You're the one that fell before us. The world is not kind to the weak, I fear. So then, shall we do battle? Let us test our strength in joyful combat. Alright. Oh, jeez. Okay. He's not too bad. Hey, and that seemed to be like a self-contained room. It's good. Okay, left, down, left. Do we want to go get the extra hearts on the way? I don't know. Another one of these? Okay. Dang. Okay. When he brings out the 2 balls, that's kind of tough. It's doable. It's doable. If we get the extra hearts, you know what? We can adjust our gear. He's doable though. I'm not too worried. We don't need to heal faster. We don't need to pick up Geo. Compass, maybe we can. Maybe we have room for it. Let's see what else we want. Invulnerability could be helpful against this guy. We don't really need the spells. Moving faster could be useful. Don't need heavy blow. Yeah, I mean, the lifeblood thing is nice, but we're going to get some extra hearts, so maybe not. I mean, this seems designed for boss fights. You can't heal, but you get more hearts. Like, that's definitely designed for boss fights. And the Dream Shield might not be bad to get me, like... Actually, you know what? Not necessarily as useful, because those, like, balls are probably invulnerable. And so this thing spinning around me and hitting them, making contact with them, wouldn't really help me. Like, if it makes contact with the boss, great. Like, that's a little bit of free damage, but nah, I don't think it's that useful. Okay, I think what I want to do then is... Yeah, maybe move faster. And there was yeah, maybe the maybe like making my invulnerability window a little higher, so if I do get hit, I don't get double hit. Yeah, sure, whatever. Yeah, let's try this. I knew it. I knew he was going to hit me. Damn. Alright, decent. I can get it done. This set of things is actually decent because I got some free damage. Not free. I got some damage on him when I ran into him. So that's not a bad thing to have. Alright, just no taking damage from the douchebag. There we go. Oh, I keep forgetting to fight my souls. I think the most frustrating thing in the world must be to lose your Geo because you got defeated by your shadow guy. That's got to be like demoralizing. I missed him. Oh, geez, not going well. Dang. Okay, I started off weak, did better towards the end. Let's see how much time my stream's been going on for, but I'm pretty sure I have time to try again. Yeah, I should, I have a few minutes. Well, I mean, I have plenty of time. It's just my headphones. They're beeping. I've been telling myself maybe I should get headphones that last longer, but it's kind of nice having like a forcing function for keeping streams to like about 2.5 hours. You know what? Let me get some healing done. Okay. Forgot my souls. Where's the third one? There it is. Okay. Patience and prioritize dodging. Speed is hard to judge. Got him. Unbelievable. I am defeated at last. So this is what it feels like to be bested. Still, though, I am strong, am I not? When you see our king, surely you'll tell him of my valor. I will. I will. Yes, he sent me here. He sent you here to test me, didn't he? I knew he had not forgotten brave Galleon. Well, I mean, I'm happy to tell him that you were brave, but you might be delusional in thinking he, even knows you exist. I am ready to join you now. Brothers, you and I. Let us leave this place. Together. Yay! The body of a fallen warrior. Yeah, we already collected his essence. I didn't see how much essence we're at, but probably not 500 yet. Sweet. So that's the end of that. I think I'll go back to the bench and rest, and then call it a stream, and then go figure out. I didn't thaw my any of my protein for my my meals. I can try and do that the hard way, or I can go out and get some food if I don't feel like making anything. We'll see. In any case, I'll take a break. Come back later, I think. Yeah, that is pretty nice to sit outside on a park bench, some food. Always good. Sweet. So that's where we'll end it. And might see you later. But thanks for joining as always. And have a good Sunday evening.